Hey, you need a nice little business computer that can also double as a personal PC? This thing is great. Windows 7 and XP Professional Service Pack 3, 15.6-inch with a number pad. Very sweet and very affordable from Lenovo. Stay tuned. I'll show it to you in just 1 second. All right, so we're sitting here today with the Lenovo G550. Now, this is a very sweet laptop because it's very multi-purpose. It works for just about everybody. It's not exactly on the market yet, but it will be coming out with the release of Windows 7. Now, what makes this thing so versatile? Let's talk about it a little bit. First of all, this is a 15.6-inch notebook, so it's the perfect size. It's obviously very versatile, but what I'm talking about is for business or for pleasure. It's really up to you. Now, it comes pre-installed with Windows XP Professional Service Pack 3, which is great and fantastic, but if it's a Windows 7 machine, then why doesn't it have Windows 7? Well, they made it that way so that businesses would not be afraid to buy it and then have to upgrade. So it comes pre-installed with XP Service Pack 3, and then if you want, you have the disk for Windows 7 Professional, which you can just literally stick in there and you're good to go. So let's talk about this thing real quick now. It's a very basic computer, has everything you need to get started, does everything you could possibly want, and it also has features for business like a number pad, which is something you don't see on a 15.6-inch notebook. You always see those on the bigger ones. If you're an accountant, if you're doing spreadsheets, if you're doing Excel, lots of Excel, the number pad is almost a must. And so you do have it. It's not a full-size one. It's a little bit smaller, but it is a number pad, so that's really good. Now, let's talk a little bit about the specs on this thing. Now, this is powered by an Intel T4300, which is a 2.1 gigahertz dual-core Pentium processor. It has an 800 megahertz front-side bus and has 3 gigabytes of DDR2. Now, you might think that a lot of computers nowadays have 4. It's actually good news that it went down to 3, and the reason is because now Windows 7 uses less resources. Obviously, XP doesn't need 3 gigabytes. It can get away with 1 or 2. Windows 7 is also very similar. It does not need a lot of memory like Vista did, which is kind of one of the great things about Windows 7. The way it manages resources is so much more efficient. You don't need to have 4 gigabytes of memory to run the operating system alone and then have a few programs. You can run it with 2 gigabytes. 3 gigabytes is more than enough to run the operating system and a ton of programs. You can multitask like crazy, and you're not going to run out of memory. Now, besides that, it has a 250 gigabyte hard drive, which is of the SATA interface. It does have 10100 Ethernet on here, so you can plug in a LAN connection directly, or you can use the B or G 802.11 wireless connection. So basically, you do have Wi-Fi. You can plug it in. It's really up to you. Now, let me go over a quick tour of the laptop. First of all, I want to bring your attention to the display. This is a 15.6-inch display. It's LED backlit, which means it's going to save you battery life. It's going to give you more battery life. It uses less power to light the back of the screen. Now, it is an LCD screen, but it's backed by LEDs, so that's very important, and that's a good new feature that's coming out on a lot of new laptops, and it's also it's kind of introducing you to the future of displays. A lot of them are going to be LED backed if they're not OLEDs in general. Now, also, it's important to note the resolution of this monitor is 1366 by 768. That means it will do a 720p high-def footage without any problems. It also has the 4500 mobile HD chipset, which means that it will be able to as well render any type of 720p video that you can throw on to this display. Now, the only other thing up here at the desktop that you might want to see on the screen is that it does have a 1.3 megapixel webcam right here on the top, which is great for Skype, Instant Messenger. You can use Stick'em on it, whatever you guys do in your time is up to you. But you do have webcams, great for communicating, teleconferencing, and it's great for business as well. Now we'll move on, give you a tour on the side. Starting over here from the left-hand side, you're going to see pretty much of a fan louver and a Kensington lock. So there's not much over here, but you will see that you do have your 10100 Ethernet port right there. Right next door to it, you have a VGA monitor that's going to let you plug in an external display, which is going to give you the ability to use it kind of as a desktop replacement. You have 2 USB 2.0 ports right there, and when you move over to the front, now we're going to see that we do have speakers. You have left and right stereo speakers on both sides. You also have indicator lights over here. It's going to indicate your power, your battery, your Wi-Fi, and your hard drive activity light. You also have your wireless antenna switch, so if you want to turn off the antenna right there, you very well can. You have your input and your output for your headset and your microphone jacks. These are 3.5 millimeter audio jacks. You can use any standard headset up there without any problems. And then from there, we'll go over here to the other side. Over here, you're going to start off with a single USB 2.0 port, which brings your total count on this machine to 3. You also have your Super multi-DVD player. So it's DVD player, burner, writer, rewriter. It'll do dual layers. Just about anything you can throw at this thing, it will work, and it will do the job great. It'll burn CDs all day long. This is where your power adapter goes, and just for giggles, down here in the back, this is your 6-cell battery right there. So you do have a 6-cell lithium-ion battery. That's going to give you approximately 3.5 hours of battery. And just so you know, this probably would have only gotten you 3 batteries before Windows 7. But if you're on Windows 7 on it, you're actually getting a nice increase in battery performance. Again, that's due to its incredible management of your computer's resources. So that's really, really great. Besides that, you're looking at about a 5.5 pound laptop. So it's not super light, but it's pretty light considering the price you're paying for it, the performance. You're getting a brand new computer. It's not going to be a workstation for a mobile professional as far as editing video and stuff. But if you own a business and you're sending people out on the road, you need to have them a good, reliable, affordable laptop that's going to do what they need to do, all the spreadsheets, all their presentations. This is what you're looking for. It comes pre-installed with the XP Service Pack 3, so you don't need to worry about Windows 7 or anything else. But if you're getting it for your personal use and you're going to be using it as a regular laptop, whether you're a college student or you just need it to do homework, whatever the case may be, I definitely encourage you to install Windows 7 because it is fantastic and it just works so well. And even in business applications, the reason I recommend XP Service Pack 3 is not really a real recommendation. It's because people are afraid of it, just like Vista. Don't be afraid. Windows 7 is absolutely incredible, and I guarantee you'll love it. If you didn't like Vista, you'll love Windows 7. It's what it should have been. So really good stuff. This is the G550 from Lenovo 15.6-inch laptop. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I'll see you guys next time. For more information on the Lenovo G550 15.6-inch laptop with Windows 7, go to com.pewter.tv and search Lenovo